if she's going to get into the semi-finals here, she's going to have to do it again against the most recent Grand Slam champion in Naomi Osaka.
We mentioned the Grand Slam that Naomi Osaka won in New York. She mentioned yesterday that on the long car rides to Flushing Meadows in New York, she's revealed the music that got her in the zone. She played in the car. Half Nicki Minaj, half Eminem. It's quite the mix. And then just before she stepped on court, she would listen to a Korean-American singer called Jay Park. So there we go. That's the recipe to success, clearly. Whatever music she's listening to right now in her life. Claire, her tennis seems to be in perfect harmony.
Well, lovely. Well, she was exceptional yesterday, and we obviously called that match against Gerges, but it was her focus that was so impressive throughout the match, because she at no point let up at all. There was maybe 2 games in the second set that she just looked like the tempo had slightly gone down, but overall she just has her finger on the button, and she keeps it on and keeps that pressure on, and she's such an enjoyable player to watch. She's such a bubbly figure off the court as well. And she gave her coach a lovely birthday present in that performance yesterday. He looked pretty happy, Sasha.
Yeah, quite right. It was Sasha's birthday yesterday. And Naomi Osaka in her speech afterwards to the crowd saying, oh, I just wanted to give a good birthday present to Sasha, but he'd actually already left the stadium. He didn't hear the speech. I'm sure he's watched it back.
Well, she was really so destructive yesterday behind her serve, and she has been serving exceptionally well, really. Obviously, we saw that at the US Open. She has so much variety on it, but a concern for her opponent today was how ruthless she was also on that return of serve game, especially the second serve, which she dismantled at Gerges, and that's very difficult to do, obviously, against the German, who, as we know, is such a big server.
2 minutes.
It does kick off this day in fine style, this one. Well, Naomi Osaka, well, she's getting used to sort of having the crowd on her side, because she's such a, like I say, Claire, an effervescent, bubbly personality. She's got that shy side about her, but that makes it all the more endearing. But today, well, she's going to have to play against the crowd as well, because they will be behind Zhang Shuai. And later on, they'll have the chance to cheer on Wang Qiang. As we just take a look outside, a little cloudy today. It has been sunny the last couple of days, but today the cloud is over us. There is Sasha.
He's done such a good job with her, and I think he really gets her personality, and he's a pretty relaxed guy as well. And for Osaka, she plays the game of tennis really in the same manner, almost like her personality, and that's quite nice to see. She just freely hits these winners, but she plays with such great margins as well. And in terms of match play, what a match player she is.
Well, does have some good memories playing Osaka this year, does Zhang Shuai. She's beaten Osaka. That was on the clay courts in Madrid. The Chinese player winning 6-1, 7-5. Here we go at the National Tennis Center here in Beijing. Home hope. Zhang Shuai takes on Naomi Osaka. Who's not been losing too many games so far. Yesterday she beat Gerges 1 and 2. Before that she beat Danielle Collins 1 and 0, 6-1, 6-love. Not bad. She has been on a roll this week. She's been on a roll the last few weeks, in truth. Can she keep it going?
First set. Naomi Osaka to serve. Play.
Well, she lost the first game of the match against Danielle Collins in the second round. She didn't lose a game after that. And yesterday, her match against Gerges, the first game lasted and went on forever. It just felt like it was so important for her to establish that lead early on and get that first game on the board.
Low 30.
Well, yeah, I guess slow starts in the previous two matches. Is that the one weakness? Love 30.
Low 40.
Okay. Well, a few unforced errors to start that one for Naomi Osaka. And we know they're good friends, but
First game.
she'll need to be a bit more ruthless than that.
Well, when you've played a match of the calibre that she did against Gerges yesterday and you're feeling really, really good, it does often happen that it's difficult to reproduce that type of form straight away the next day. But a few nerves in there in that first game from Osaka. And Zhang, as we know, obviously, she dismantled Kerber in the third set yesterday, and she's coming into this match with so much confidence, self-belief. She also knows that in that last match they played against each other, she won. She's on a high, nothing to lose.
Yeah, it's a sixth quarterfinal of the year for the Chinese player. This is her strongest result of the season, though. No doubt about that, given the size of this tournament. She has reached semi-finals recently, in Prague on the clay and Hiroshima just a few weeks ago, but this is another level up. Those were WTA international events.
Low 15.
And Zhuang's never afraid to come forward.
15 all.
She won 6 doubles titles on the WTA Tour. Likes to come into the net, but it's part of her game as well. Pressurizes her opponent.
Fifteen 30. 30.
Yeah, not quite got going just yet, Osaka.
Zhang.
2 games on the bounce. What a nice start.
Zhang leads. 2 games to love.
Well, she's had a real helping hand from Osaka. Zhang has. She's made 5 unforced errors already in those 2 games, and most of those errors coming off the forehand side. Just looks like she's got a bit of tension in the arm, and not happy with that. She's got to reset here.
Well, Osaka, given her recent excellent form, no surprise that she became the 3rd player to book her spot at the WTA Finals in Singapore. We had numbers 4 and 5 join her yesterday. Petra Kvitova, number 4. Caroline Wozniacki in as number 5. 3 more spots up for grabs. And Osaka is all over the place here.
Well, that shot is just frustration right there. So early in this match to feel those types of emotions, but high standards. That's more like it. Got herself into the perfect position, and she committed to the strike.
15-30.
Just good depth that from Shuai. That's never gone out of style.
15-40.
Always difficult to deal with.
30-40.
That had some heat.
That's more consistent from Osaka. Just feels like she has to dig in right now, find a way to get through this game. And that forehand cross-court of Zhang's has just been working terrifically well so far, and
Advantage, Zhang.
I feel at the moment that if they trade cross-court, it's the Chinese woman that's going to come out on top.
Wow. Perhaps this will be the day of Zhang Shuai. A long way to go. But this is, right now, Naomi Osaka out of sorts. 3 games in a row for the home hope.
That's all we can ask for, okay? I told you before, all I want to see is that you just keep trying your best until you... It's okay, but you'll find your rhythm, but you also can't just pass the ball from the baseline for lazy. You know, you said you're going to come out and try to rally with her. She hasn't even done that yet. And I know you know that. But I just want to see you being a little bit more engaged and trying to see if she's able to hold this level for 2 sets. Just keep doing one thing, that's how you can get this one big. There's no problem. Feel the already. We're not going to do this. Feel the already. Take the towel over your head again, regroup, start fresh, okay, come out, win this match, and then the season is almost like a business. Right? But just remember what we're fighting for. We're all sacrificing. Just focus on your ball, nothing else. Come aside.
Well, it looks a little bit upset Naomi Osaka at the change of ends there, and Sasha coming out to do his bit. As we see the first serve placement of Osaka. Not what we expected here.
Well, that's much better play, and she's just very emotional today.
Love 15.
I don't think we've seen this from Osaka before, and just a disappointment of starting off badly. She's got such high standards that she's setting herself and expectations as well. We've got to remember just also how young she is.
Yeah.
Much better play, and it's more controlled aggression, waiting for the right opportunity when she sees a little bit of space and executing then into it. She's going to have to work for these points because Zhang is just playing at such a consistent high level, using good depth on the ball.
That's so much better from Osaka, who is still young. We know that, of course, she's a couple of weeks away from her 21st birthday, just under a couple of weeks. That's a big one.
Feels like so long ago, I can't remember.
Break points.
Game. Osaka.
Just upping the quality there, not giving away the errors. It's restrained power from Osaka,
3 games to 1.
finding the bigger margins, and, well, that's enough to do the trick there.
Well, she was also winning the cross-court battle there with the forehand. That's important for her. She likes to change direction, and so far in this match, she's been happy just to stay trading cross-court. She hasn't looked to change direction too early.
Love. All. Let for serve.
There we go.
And Zhang is yet to hit a winner in this match, and you can understand that. She hasn't really had to press too much because Osaka's been making those mistakes, but she may need to start to raise her game slightly now.
Let for serve.
It goes sailing out, and Osaka is able to steady the ship.
Miss Zhang as a question coach.
2 games on the bounce. She trails still, but it's just narrowly. 3-2. Sun shining here in Beijing. It's peeking through the clouds. We had some thick cloud just a couple of hours ago.
Zhang still achieving that excellent depth. Just not letting Osaka press on that baseline.
Slam dunk.
15-all.
That's just too good, and it's so much more patient from Osaka.
Well, she's really having to dig deep now because this isn't her natural game style. Tough to wait and wait and wait. And it's because Zhang is hitting with such good depth, but much more control there from Osaka.
Finds the line.
30-all.
Coach of Zhang Shuai, Liu, leading the applause. Yeah, still has the lead, remember. Even though Osaka's had this recovery of sorts, the Chinese player 4-2 up in this first set. She's closing in.
Excellent serving there from Zhang, and she's not hitting winners from the back of the court, but she's getting it off her serve. It's going to be important that she does have that element of something that's going to threaten Osaka in this match.
love.
Hammered away.
30-15.
getting her feet into the right position. And this is worrying times in this set for Osaka.
30.
Great points.
Juice. Advantage, Osaka.
Hasn't quite got the first serve going yet, Osaka. 38% of first serves finding the target. This one does find the target.
New
and she clinches a third game.
Zhang
Thumbs up from Sasha.
4 games to 3.
It is the Chinese player who leads 4-3.
Time.
It's been an intriguing half hour. It was the Chinese player who shot out of the blocks. Osaka's working her way back in.
Zhang has just tactically played a very, very smart match so far.
50 love.
She hasn't been aggressive in terms of going for winners, but her placement of shot, she's going deep through that, really the middle third of the court. She's just frustrating Osaka into unforced errors.
Seen a few of those, the sort of soft throwing of the racket. She doesn't fully mean it, fully get behind it. Just frustration, really, for Osaka.
Well, if you leave it short in the court, she pounces Osaka.
"12 winners for Osaka, 15 unforced errors, though.
She's desperate to be aggressive because that's her game style, Osaka, but she's just not feeling the ball well enough to do that. A lot of tension in the body.
Great depth from Osaka. She fancies this game.
Juice.
Serve that's been working so far in this match. Into the forehand with slice, takes the pace off the ball with it. Osaka struggling to create her own.
Fires it into the net. She was under the microscope there, was Zhang Shuai, but comes through. She tries to shake it out. Phew.
Well, she got the job done. And Osaka is pressing, but then she just keeps getting frustrated. She's not able to get to the finishing line.
Hot.
Feels like it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
There's another step back.
Low 50. $15. $15.30. 30.
Well, we've had 2 aces. We've had a couple of unforced errors.
She has to commit to the serve, and that's why she can hit those aces. But on the ground strokes, she's looking to hit the big shots, but she doesn't look like she's fully committing to it. That time she gets more width on the ball.
40-30.
That positive response that we saw from her yesterday after each point against Gerges, it's just not there today so far. That's really smart play there from Zhang. No other option. She threw it up in the air. She was totally out of court, but it's the first time Osaka's seen that type of shot. She didn't get her feet into the right position. Didn't get the right contact point.
Yeah, absolutely right, Claire. I think the reaction has been different today. Yesterday with Julia Gerges, after every good point, there was a little fist bump for Osaka. She was on her toes. She had a spring in her step today. Not the case. Set points. That does help.
Juice.
We all have those days.
Well, we do. We don't have them very often. No, we do, and tennis players do have them, and you've got to take a bit of time to warm up your body, but also your mind, and hers hasn't been warmed up yet.
Advantage, Zhang. Let's serve.
Huge serve, but just out. We might just have a shot on our hands. It's the first set that Naomi Osaka has lost here in Beijing this week. And it's at the hands of Zhang Shuai. The home favourite takes the first set 6-3.
So I can have coach, right?
Miss Zhang as a associate coach.
敢于跟他对斜线，特别好的机会的时候，我侧他的球慢了，我侧过身来再打。
拿侧身正手打。
对，而且呢，你注意到没有？他很明显，他的反拍如果跟你对完斜线要，即使你回的前一点，他上来的很慢， 他上来很慢，就你跟他对斜线，他打了斜，你跑出去，他再回到他斜线的时候，只要不是慢的高球，稍微低一点就带点撞。其实他上来的很慢，他并没有很好的捕捉到他可以攻击你这个空档，所以你在这条线上一定要下功夫，一定要相信这件事，好吗？然后正拍跟他对这斜线的时候，不用着急去变直线。
哎，而且不要打平越打越快，把这个
没错，
就像刚才那个。
咱们的那个弹簧拉拍的时候，弹簧咱们怎么做的，把那些出来。你的球有了深度，有了高度，控制了他根本打不了你。可是如果你不断的随着他的节奏给打快的话，他越打越往前。
我知道。
心里边你不用打的有更漂亮，也不用想到我要打得更好或者更快、更多证据，不需要。没错，我们就保持这个水准，不管输和赢，你都保持，脑子里面只想着我们这个策略，我们比赛的策略，我们赛前制定的策略，我们上次赢他的这种信心，我们为什么赢他，一定要清楚，对吧？你很清楚你的信念，你需要的去相信你自己，可以一直稳定的去有这种表现就 OK 了。比赛的输赢跟我们没有关系，你已经为我们奉献了一场非常精彩的比赛，你的这一周非常好，够了，你不需要打得更好、更精彩，就这样就好。
发球好快呀！
是，对，都是180多、190多，可是他只能靠这些得分了，他其他的得分点已经不在了。自己休息一下，好吗？坚定信念，你做得非常好，你一定可以战胜这样的大满贯冠军这样的选手，你可以的，相信自己的稳定发挥。
Well, can she keep things going her own way here? She'll have to keep that quality. And, well, I guess, Claire, what does Osaka have to do? Why is this a much harder matchup than yesterday?
It's a totally different type of player in Zhang that she's playing. Gerges, we know all her strengths, and you've got to try to find a way to neutralize those strengths, and Osaka did that so well. But today against Zhang, Osaka's got to be willing to stay and work harder in the point for longer. And our expectation for hitting winners so early in this match hasn't paid off. The big question is, what does Osaka do now?
15 seconds.
And it's really between the ears. And these are positive signs in terms of body language. And that's the energy she's got to bring to the court. Find a way to get back into this match.
30.
And grow confidence. And first and foremost, she's just got to find a way to get really on the scoreboard again, level it out, maybe have a few opportunities then to play her style of tennis. Well, that's exactly the remedy that she's asking for. Just finding a way to get through those points. It's not the way Osaka wants to win points, but at this stage of the match, she's got to stay in the point for longer and fight.
She'd set that up well.
But her response is much better now. That first set, anytime she made a mistake, she was so down on herself. She can't afford to fight herself and her opponent if she's going to get through this match.
Advantage, Zhang. Juice.
Much better return of serve on the forehand there. And that's where Zhang has been winning a lot of the points off her serve, going into the forehand.
Rips it away. That's what she is capable of.
Osaka. Deuce. Advantage Osaka.
Much more commitment on that return of serve now from Osaka.
Let for serve.
Yeah.
Miss Osaka is challenging the call number left.
Having a look here, Osaka.
The ball was got in.
It is out.
Second service.
Giving her no angle to work with. So smart. Deep again through that center third.
A fine return. Not much that Zhang could do with that. Continues to ask questions here, Osaka.
Left. First serve.
Goes.
She's so close, Osaka. Her mind is in the right place right now.
Juice.
She's not executing. She's doing the right things. She's got to keep telling herself that.
The chances keep on stacking up.
Osaka.
Wow.
Feet stuck to the ground.
That'll do nicely.
Advantage, Osaka.
But she has seen 5 break points in this game already.
So clinical. Clear thinking under pressure. That is confidence.
And it was just out.
Worth a challenge.
Is challenged by call on the right near sideline. The ball was caught out.
It was right under the nose, the umpire, though. Yeah.
Advantage, Zhang.
Can she wriggle out of this game? She done that. Zhang Shuai pulls off the Houdini act. 6 break points saved in that game.
Well, that was an important hold of serve for the Chinese woman. And the first set really was faultless from her in terms of her consistency. She gave Osaka very few free points, and she forced Osaka into hitting a lot of those unforced errors. A lot as well really was a result of Osaka in her mind not being in the right place. But it was a clinical, tactical performance from Zhang in set number 1. Played with good depth, good margins. And that first game of the second set shows that she is in that same frame of mind going into set number 2.
Love 15.
And when a player raises their game like Osaka did there in that last game, and you don't come out on top, that's tough to deal with mentally. See how Osaka responds now. But you don't win a Grand Slam if you're not resilient.
Well, she's in no mood right now, Osaka, of getting involved in any rallies. Looking to find the really quick winner. It's not easy to soak up the power from Osaka. Zhang Shuai is doing a good job of it. The radar's disappeared.
Just not moving her feet at all, and contrast that to this lady in your picture, and her footwork has been impeccable.
Finds this one.
Juice.
It's just raw timing that she possesses.
Advantage, Osaka.
We haven't seen her yet in this match playing with shorter angles, using more width on the court.
Juice.
And I wonder if Sasha is wishing that they could have flown back to the west coast of America. Possibly they still would have been playing this match on his birthday. She would have given that type of performance she did yesterday.
Advantage, Zhang.
Rips it up the line.
Deuce.
Just looks like it's an all or nothing shot. She made it that time, but risks are so high. Takes the hand off the racket. She just hits the ball so sweetly.
Some more tears. Well finished off.
Well, she's been relentless, hasn't she?
Advantage, Zhang.
She's seizing her opportunity. And this may be it right now, start of the set.
There we go. She looked for that one up the line again. That has been getting her out of jail. Not this time. And the breakthrough is with the Chinese player.
Zhang leads 2 games to love.
She's not here at all, Osaka. Mentally here, switched off.
$15-30.
Wow.
15
sloppy game this from Zhang Shuai.
Well, this is her opportunity.
Game.
Osaka back in business. Is that a right smile from the young Japanese star? A few more tears here.
2 games to 1.
2-1. Zhang leads the way.
来到这个赛场的人，注意力一定放在你的策略上，放在你的球质上，不用有任何的奢望。咱们从来没有这种命运，战斗到每一分，每一分都去战斗。 定可以坚持刚才我们的策略。现在反拍，他会抢先决变直线。你在他质量一般的时候，你可以尝试兜着变1-2个直线，变完了一定准备他反打你直线。当然还是在斜线的这个上面做好文章。在斜线当中，你刚才做了几次变化，这种上旋，其实他现在表现出来的状态是被你的这种智谋，被你的这些球路已经打垮掉的。但是如果你一松懈，他马上就回来了。这是对面站的是大满贯冠军，对吧？
你记住，我没有松懈，我没有松懈，你不要拿你的想法加在我身上。
我不是说松懈，只是说注意力要回到这个。
我知道。
想着我们的策略就好，每一分都去战斗。
That's more like it. It was a strange game, the last game from Zhang.
There's so much going on in this match, Mikey, right now between the ears of both the players. And for Zhang, really one of the things that throughout her career has been that calmness under pressure. And how to deal with that. And she did it so well yesterday against Kerber. In that last game, she was
15.
Obviously 2-love up, worked hard to get the break of serve. You could see Osaka was checking out mentally. Zhang just let her back in. 2 double faults, a couple of unforced errors. Didn't remain calm.
These are gifts, though, from Zhang right now.
15.
Well, it's a big occasion for her, beating the US Open champion here in Beijing. You can understand why there'd be a few question marks. And then Osaka, well, she did look like she was just switching right out of this match. And it's not because she doesn't want to do well, it's almost because she wants to do too well. And her response has been a negative one. She just hasn't been able to deal with it. She's now finding a way.
Game Osaka.
2 games all. Osaka
2 games all.
restores parity. Still looks absolutely fed up.
That's so much better. Gets herself into the right position to execute the backhand down the line. It's all about positioning behind the ball when you're going down the line.
Low 30. 15-30.
This is a crucial game for Zhang.
30.
Good defensive skills, but again, Osaka not really able to penetrate the ball into those sidelines. She's playing too central.
It skipped on through so quickly.
Juice.
Middles that, Osaka.
Zhang knows that Osaka has another level to go up. And that's causing her a little bit of tension. She just holds her breath, waiting to see what Osaka is going to do on those returns. She's got so much firepower.
Oh, wow. That's ridiculous.
Well, it is ridiculous, but it's so difficult to play against because you don't know what's coming next.
You can't beat those defensive efforts. Brilliant stuff from Zhang.
Well, that is grittiness right there. Such a big point, and you could just see her determination to make Osaka play that next ball.
How it goes. That was tough work. But a big game. A very big game. The home favourite leads 3-2.
Time.
Hiding under her towel for a minute, Naomi Osaka.
Let. First set. Love 15.
Smart play. Knows exactly what she's trying to execute here in terms of depth, making every single ball, giving Osaka very few opportunities to step up and inside the baseline.
Oh, wasn't sure if that was landing in or not there, was Zhang.
15-30.
Oh no, Osaka just trying something different. Strange that she gave up on that.
Oh.
15-40.
With this stage of this game, that is such a low percentage second serve.
Big second serve. That's superb. You can see she just steeled herself before that second serve.
Too short on the return of serve.
Advantage.
Zhang's got to stay with a little bit more conviction right now on her shots. Still stay aggressive.
Six double faults now for Osaka.
so much weight behind her shot. Just love to see a more positive response right now. Praise herself for that type of winner.
Miss Zhang
Wants
is
to have a
challenged by
look
call
here.
on the left serve. The ball was gone
I don't
in.
think she's entirely convinced here. Zhang. This is catching the line. It is. It's a brilliant serve. And Osaka.
Osaka.
Yes, she's not at full flow, not by any means. She's not having the best time out here.
Miss Zhang has
We've seen
two
some tears from
challenges
her.
remaining.
But she's level in this second set. That's all that matters right now on the scoreboard.
Fifty love.
Zhang's been having to work for her
15.
service games in this second set. Not getting any free points now.
$30-15.
And that's another huge winner. With no great response afterwards.
Can she just keep Osaka at arm's length here, Zhang?
40-30.
Every game is a crucial game.
New balls, please.
And she is now 2 games away from a place in the semi-finals here in Beijing.
Time.
You've got to think that the nerves might just be jangling here for Zhang. What a big result, what a big story this would be if she can beat the red-hot player in her own country. Naomi Osaka trying to level things up here. And I think we are seeing a more focused Osaka in the last 10-15 minutes than we were, say, half an hour ago. Out it goes, Osaka, that's more like it. Pretty quick game.
4 games on.
Lays the racket down.
So far in this match, Zhang has only hit 7 winners. And for Osaka to hit the amount of unforced errors that she has throughout the course of the match, she's up at 42. The numbers are too high, but what it should say to Osaka right now is that she doesn't need to go for so much. She can stay aggressive, and there's nothing really to hurt her from in terms of Zhang's tennis. She's not going for the big winners. Just stay patient in the point, wait for the right opportunity.
That's too big, that hitting from Osaka.
15-30.
Well, she's hitting a heavy ball, but she's not going for the lines, playing within the margins. So at this stage in the match, Osaka doesn't have a lot of room to play with. She's got to get it right.
Drags it away.
Game Osaka.
Breakthrough. And Osaka now will serve for this second set.
Osaka leads 5-4.
It has been a topsy-turvy affair. Osaka with the towel overhead again. 5-4.
Tie.
There are the numbers. Make of those what you will. Right now, Osaka is
50 love.
serving for this second set. Wow.
Juice.
Set point slips on by.
And it really is in her hands, this match, Osaka. Point. And again, when she can open up the court with width.
Advantage. Osaka.
Doesn't need to have a lot of pace in the ball, but just to open up the court with width, get Zhang out of the court, she just controls it from then on.
Rips it away.
Second set. Osaka.
And that does seal the second set
6 games
for
to
Naomi
4.
Osaka.
Miss Osaka.
She's not
as a
overly
reserve
enjoyed
coach.
this so far, but we're all square.
Oh, okay. All right, this gives us some time. What's up? What do you want to tell me?
I don't feel happiness. I don't feel disappointment.
Okay. Do you feel like you can rally a little bit more? Or is this a blessing? Okay. Okay. Like, from you see though that you can, like you want to win this. I know you do. Okay. I know you're trying really hard. It took a lot of courage to overcome what you were going through in the first set, and we're all here to support you for this. Yeah. And you worked very hard for this. If you can find within yourself that inner strength for 20 more minutes, just once or twice to try to go for a little bit more cross-court rallies and not to go for too much and just keep trying, we're all really proud of you. That's all we want. All we want is from now is that you just keep trying. As long as you're doing that, super proud of you, no matter what, no matter the outcome. Huh? No, you're good now. You're good. You're good. Sorry. All we want to see is you trying. And trying, I mean, move your feet, be ready early, focus on those things. Hum a song if that helps. Whatever helps. One ball bounces, hit 1, 2, 1, 2. Whatever helps you just to distract. Everybody goes through ups and downs. And you managed the first set beautiful. This is all she can offer. This is all she can offer. Yes, you're only going to get better from here. You can't make any more decision worse than you did so far, so you still won. So that's beautiful. Your serve is great. I can smack in first serves. If you can return, if you want to unload already, maybe a little bit cross court once in a while. Just one out of just a few. Other than that, you're good. Come on, after this we got a couple of days off. We're chilling. I do. Yes. But this is not the time to talk about it. Now it's just the time to find a way for you to overcome this. And the way for you to overcome this is to start thinking about what you can do in order to play better, in order for you to focus better. You shouldn't be looking for why the problem is there, but more about the solution. That's all I'm trying to say.
If I know why, then maybe I would know the solution.
No. But you're being too negative about it. Don't go down on yourself. Don't start doubting yourself. Start telling yourself, yes, I can, and yes, I will. All right? Can you hit cascades? Just run in. Let's go, Naomi. You got this. Run in. Let's go.
Well, some really interesting stuff there between Sasha and Naomi Osaka. Thought Sasha handled that really well.
Final set.
Well, exceptionally well, and there was not one bit of negativity came out of his mouth at all with her. It is really interesting for us to listen to those types of conversations. And when you look at it in hindsight, this is a Grand Slam champion, a 20-year-old, at the top of her game. She's just being so tough on herself, just wanting to please as well.
Great defensive work from Zhang. That's exactly what she needs to do.
15 love.
Well, she's got to stay with her right now. And the scoreboard is going to be so important for Zhang. She can't afford to let Osaka get a run of points on the board and loosen up even more. Well, there was no point in that conversation that Sasha emphasized for Naomi Osaka to start to play a different type of tennis. She was just saying, just maybe be more consistent cross court every once in a while. And what that really means is please go cross court more often.
Brilliant. Now we're seeing some big reactions, some big positive reactions. Well, they're loving it.
I think that's the best points that she's played so far in this match. And to be able to trade cross court for 3 or 4 shots and then pick that opportunity to go down the line, hit it with a high margin, execute a perfect winner.
Oh, she was there. She fancied it. terrific serving.
Well, it has to be. She's going to know better than anybody that Osaka right now has started to find a little bit of form, playing more aggressively, and she's got to stay with her right now.
Advantage, Zhang. Juice.
Right on the line from Osaka.
Advantage, Osaka.
Big difference between the two players is that when Osaka is out of position, she's got that ball striking ability. She can still hit through it, and Zhang on a couple of occasions just doesn't get into the right position, makes the unforced error.
This is a massive game to kick off this deciding set. Which way will it swing?
Advantage, Osaka. Juice.
It's so impressive.
Advantage, Zhang.
It goes. What an effort from Shuai as she holds firm.
First game.
What a significant hold of serve that was, and the crowd here is really doing its part in just giving her more energy. She's got to respond after the loss of that second set, which Osaka definitely raised her game. Didn't hit quite as many unforced errors as in the first set. Was able to hit a few more winners. It's just marginal difference between first and second set. Maybe Zhang, when she had an opportunity, she just didn't have that same level of conviction.
Thoughts? Love 15.
Zhang keeps dangling the carrot at her, gives her that little space to go down the line. But yet she doesn't give her a nice angle to work with, and that's what's causing those unforced errors.
That's big hitting. Wonder what she's thinking. Digging in again.
Well, that little move forward that Zhang made after the forehand caused Osaka to press a little more, make another unforced error.
Deuce. Please, ladies and gentlemen, do not clap between first and second service. Thank you. Advantage, Osaka.
Couple of serves in a row on the money. That's what she needed.
Well, this has been such a tough day at the office for Osaka. But she's still here. She's still fighting. And in terms of the conviction behind her shots now in this third set, they look to be improving. There's still a lot of work to be done for her.
Love.
There's been a lot of frustrated muttering.
Love.
steers it away.
So smart again from Zhang.
40-30.
Through the middle of the court. It's just been relentless all afternoon.
Oh, that's massive.
You just have to smile and let it go.
Juice.
No question right now, Osaka is raising her game. There's so much venom in those shots.
It's only one player winning the winners' battle. Timely.
I don't think Zhang would call herself
Advantage.
a defensive baseliner or a counter puncher, but today she's turned into that. And it's paid off.
She's got it. Brilliant.
Game Zhang.
And they are loving it. Zhang Shuai 2-1 up in this deciding set.
再给我拿张毛巾，谢谢，紫色的。
Zhang leads 2 games to 1. Please, ladies and gentlemen, once again, as a courtesy to the players, do not talk between the first and second service and during the rallies. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, out of respect to the players and fellow spectators, please remain silent during the game. Please remain seated until the players change ends or at the end of each set. Thank you.
Time.
The noise levels just rising here in Beijing at the China Open because one of their own is potentially going to spring a big upset.
A wonderful atmosphere in the stadium right now, and Zhang has been absorbing in the last couple of minutes, the last 10 minutes really, the very best tennis from Osaka. Mentally, that's such an important factor.
15.
The fact that she's ahead on the scoreboard, but Osaka is playing well. But she's unable to get that breakthrough, Osaka.
We have reached the 2-hour mark in this tussle.
15.
It's been 2 hours of, well, pretty much this. Osaka struggling for rhythm, struggling for her range.
10.
A bit frustrated. It's a big breakthrough. Shuai pulls 2 games clear.
Zhang leads 3-1.
So important now, right now for Zhang. Remain calm and consolidate that break of serve. That's calm.
15 love.
Oh, that's brilliant serving. Perfect placement.
30 love.
Okay, she'll have to take that sometimes.
30-50.
Keeps on chipping away here, Zhang Shuai.
Absolutely right, Mikey. She's just got to take that. Nothing she can do about that winner. Great serve, even better return.
Because she'll get that too, today at least.
And she's knowing that, and that's how she's dealt so well with Osaka's winners. She's accepted them.
How much fight is left today in Naomi Osaka? Zhang Shuai, 2 games will do it for a place in the semi-finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, out of respect to the players and fellow spectators, please remain silent during the game. Please remain seated until the players change ends or at the end of each set. Thank you.
Time.
Needs a good game here, Osaka.
Love. Love.
179 kilometers an hour. She can rip her serve, Osaka. We've seen her fastest serve today, 194 kmh.
30-50.
That's a little over 120 miles per hour.
And it's been that dogged determination from Zhang. Let's put her in the position in this match. The willingness to absorb the pace, the pressure that Osaka puts you on. Just make her play one more ball.
Rains it down at pace.
Zhang is challenged by column, but I serve. The ball was caught in.
She wants another look here, Zhang. That's because it's comfortably out. Good challenge. Osaka does get the game on the board anyway.
New ball speeds. Zhang leads 4 games to 2.
Keeps a little bit of pressure here on the home favourite.
Love 15.
Getting tight.
Love 30.
She served so well through the course of this match, and especially in this third set. She's serving at 76%. This is when she needs to find her first serves again. there to be hit.
15-13.
Doesn't need that right now. Break points.
Osaka is just trying to be patient there. There's a few looks that she thought she might go for the big winner. She didn't. It didn't pay off.
Out it goes. And Osaka keeps the pressure on Zhang Shuai, who I think knows the enormity of what she's trying to do here.
Miss Zhang as a position coach.
4-3.
不用怀疑自己，一定要相信自己。你的心理素质、你的技战术非常好。现在我们4比3领先，在他发球的时候是，我希望在接2局2发的时候，尝试1次或者2次直线，直接接直线反手。他现在发完那个区，他的2发现在很慢，他现在不会再去搏了，因为他想赢了，他不会去搏。2发的时候2区看准了机会，建立起比分的，也许你30比10或者有领先的时候，可以尝试去打1次直线，打完了准备好再打，然后紧接着再打他反手那种空档，然后在反手跟他相持的时候，你的反拍的速度、拍头的速度不能放下来，稍微一犹豫，这球就出去了，一定拍头加速，蹬起来，蹬起来，球打得浅一点都没事，但是一定要足够转，要让球的转速起来，并且呢，只要他的球浅了，大胆的用你的正手侧身这一把。正手侧身这把可以打他变线这一下，好吗？而咱一定要注意，这个时候如果有机会，你可以去变直线反手。
对，应该去变。
对，可以去变直线。他现在一直守着反手的斜线，但并不是盲目的变，是有机会变，好吗？记住，2发2区可以尝试直线，加油！你太棒了。
That's how close it's been.
50 love.
She didn't get 4-1 up, Claire. Zhang just looked around and thought, hold on, I'm about to get a big win here, because she's gone into her shell since then.
In this game, if you take 1% off, maybe even 2%, you can lose a match. You go from a winning position to obviously the match being turned around when you're at that nearly that finishing line, and there's just a little bit of tension. You can't even feel it really yourself. Suddenly you hit a few shorter balls, not as heavy a ball. Double fault or two creeps in, and it all adds up. Suddenly the scoreboard reflects that. there's been some good points from Osaka through the match, but she hasn't been able to string them together and just really give herself the breathing space that's allowed her to not be so tough on herself.
It might just swing her way again.
30-40. Let first serve. Shuai.
How good is this from Shuai? This is my turf. You're not taking this win away from me. She's one game away from that semi-final space.
Zhang leads 5-3.
Well, this is a big moment for her now.
Love 15.
That's too good.
And no matter what happens in this game and in this match, from this moment on, it's important that Zhang tries to win every point. It's not going to happen. If she thinks Osaka's going to give her it, she won't.
Brilliant. And with a few big waves of the racket, she can just dampen down this crowd.
Well, not as much on this forehand here, and you can see that Osaka has time to set up.
Well, it's not easy finishing off any match, let alone against the informed player of the tour. Zhang Shuai is finding that right now. Osaka's still in this.
Here's what I want you to do. Right? On your serve, don't blast every single one, every single first serve. If you can, once in a while, take some pace off and just, you know, think more about placement. Same thing from the baseline. And if you do smack your backhand, try to focus on staying low a little bit longer and bring that back leg through.
What am I doing? Like, I
You're
feel
playing
like nothing
great.
has purpose what I'm doing.
Of course it is. You're just playing a little bit too aggressive. Other than that, you're doing great. Hey, she played she played unbelievable at the beginning. The beginning of the third set, she played unbelievable. But she can't keep that level of play. But you can. I'm telling you, guess what? You broke her back. Guess what? You broke her back. Please trust me. This is so much better now. What you're doing now is so much better than what you have ever done before. Just keep thinking more about placement. Less pace, keep thinking more about placement.
About my, like, hitting, like, actually hitting, because that's a problem.
No, that's not a problem. Just make sure you bring your back leg through and you stay low. The most time when you miss is when you come up. That's all there is. You're doing great now. You really are. I'm proud of you for that. And now you just think 1 point at a time, we fight our way back. You got this. You got this. Let's go. Let's go, Naomi. Let's go.
Well, a big pep talk needed from Sasha. As Naomi Osaka is a game behind, serving to stay in this match. Well done.
Gutsy point there from the Chinese woman, and he may stand up because it was an important one.
Love 15.
She stayed more aggressive in that point. She's the one who's trying to dictate play here. It was interesting, that conversation that she had with her coach, Sasha Beijing, there, that there was no talk of a tactic to play this game at all. It was really all focused on Naomi Osaka and her controlling her own shots and mindset.
Oh, that's just too good.
She's been so hard on herself throughout the course of this match, but
15.
that's a rally that she should be really proud of, because she had to win it 3 or 4 different times. Such is the defensive skills of Zhang.
just wide. It is.
Game
And Osaka levels things up. Deep in this third set. Crunch time. Who can stand up and be counted now? Osaka, who's steamrolled her way through this draw so far. But today up against the canny Chinese player and a good friend.
love. Miss Zhang is challenged by call on left serve. The ball was got out. First dance. 15-0. Miss Zhang has 2 challenges remaining.
Some break points now.
She's questioning whether the backhand cross court was out, but it's up to Zhang to stop the point and challenge the call, which she didn't do.
Dragged wide. Osaka. Is that the decisive breakthrough?
Osaka leads 6-5.
With almost 2.5 hours on the clock, she will serve for the match. 6-5.
Time.
They will keep on backing her. Of course they will. She's one of their own. But has she seen her chances slip on by?
Miss Zhang is challenged by call on the left baseline. The ball was
Osaka stopped this one. There's a challenge here from Zhang. Osaka's hit the line.
50 love.
That was a
Miss
mistake.
Zhang has one challenge remaining. Miss Osaka is challenge record
Could
on
be the
right
same
base.
again here.
The ball was caught in.
I'm not sure. I felt like there's also a call from the crowd. Wasn't you, Mikey?
It wasn't. It is out. It's 30 love.
30 love.
And in the last 15 minutes of play, Osaka has just been so tight in terms of not making unforced errors.
Yeah. And it's all
40
combined
love.
here for match points. Hanging on.
Osaka just really putting the ball back into court.
40-50.
And she's done so well to find a way to get to this place right now.
That will seal it.
2 sets to 1.
Well, is that just the hallmark of champions? As two friends embrace. It's one of those days that Osaka will not have enjoyed. She has not had things all her own way, but she has the win. She comes through in the end in 3 sets, 3 close sets in just over 2.5 hours.
Well, there's no doubt that she is so tough on herself, Naomi Osaka, but she should be very pleased and proud of herself for the way that she found a way to win, despite really mentally, from the very first point, she just looked like she was so dejected and she was so tough on herself. She had to fight herself and not just Zhang, who was in impeccable form today. And in the end, she found a way to win. And herself and her coach should be proud of that.
Absolutely, I'm sure Sasha is very proud. He's always saying as much. And we should hopefully get some words from Naomi Osaka, which could be interesting after the day she's had. Boy, oh boy, she at times has been through the ringer. And this interviewer, good luck.
It was such a contrast to yesterday after beating Julia Gerges.
Off goes Zhang Shuai. She had the chances. She might think back to a couple of points here and there late on in the 3rd set. But it's tough. It's so tough against a player of Osaka's quality.
Naomi, if you please.
Let's hear from her.
Naomi, congratulations on your hard-fought victory right here. It was really very tough against, one of your good friends. At the very beginning, it seemed to us that you had a slow start. How did you get back to your rhythm and your own game?
Yeah, I mean, she's such an incredible player, and she's really sweet. Yeah, it was really hard to play against her here. So, yeah, you guys should be lucky that she's like such a great player.
Thank you for saying that, really. 但是我们看到大阪小姐还是非常的谦逊啊，把这个掌声是送给了我们的张帅。他认为张帅是位非常出色的选手，今天自己胜出还是有一定的运气在里边的。因为整个比赛过程中，张帅是给他制造了很多的麻烦，尤其在一开始使他出现了慢热的现象。So as I mentioned, actually, she is one of your good friends. What did you say to her eventually after the match? Can you share with us a little bit?
Yeah, just she was saying congrats, and basically I was sort of apologizing for like my behavior because I was kind of stressed throughout the whole thing.
You've been so modest, really. 他说这个比赛胜出以后，他也是向张帅表示歉意，说最终是他自己胜出，还是有。